You know, I consider myself a fair movie reviewer. You know, I give movies a chance. You know, I like the Suicide Squad. DC movies don't bother me that much. You know, it's just movie. It's just fiction, you know? But after watching this, I think I might have to change my opinions. Hey, what is up, guys? It's me, Anthony, here to give you guys another movie review. This time it is for the live-action movie of Tom and Jerry. Did anybody ask for this? So guys, we have Tom and Jerry. You know, I think of an alternate reality a lot of times, especially during this last couple of months, and wondering, you know, if we were back in the normal times and movie theaters were open, how well would this movie have done? Would people be going to movie theaters and be like, you know, seeing an animated dog shit on the ground? That's great. That's a highlight of my year. Let's start from the beginning. The beginning of this journey that I had with Tom and Jerry, the live action film. Now, like I said in the beginning of this video, I am up for anything. I'm up for pretty much any type of movie unless it's a romantic film. Those films can go away. I'm not really into that. Rom-coms, hit or miss for me, right? But this one, you know, thought it was just gonna be stupid fun. I didn't think the critics were gonna like it, which they don't. And I thought, you know, hey, maybe I can see some fun out of this. And I will say the first half of the film was okay to me. I thought it was stupid. I mean, it's Tom and Jerry live action film. You got animated characters with these humans that are so okay with a random cat and mouse running around, able to communicate in English but can't speak, which is okay in my opinion, but in certain situations in this movie, I was like, yeah, you need to talk because the sign language thing is not really working. But we all know what happened when they allowed Tom and Jerry to talk. Wasn't pretty.
Friend. All right, I'll give it a shot. Here we go. We two, we're friends to the end. Ain't we, my friend? We kind of blend together.
But I will say, after the first half of the film, this movie goes down to a shithole. This movie is bad, guys. And I don't think that was a surprise to anybody, but I didn't think it was going to be this bad. So let's get into this. So Tom and Jerry tells the story of what else? Tom and Jerry, the cat and mouse, are back and they're in live action form. They look kind of shiny. It's kind of weird. But we also have Chloë Grace Moretz in here and other human characters that nobody cares about. As Chloë Moretz cheats her way into a hotel gig and she meets with Tom and Jerry and shenanigans ensue. You know, I like that word. But that's pretty much the gist of the movie. You have Chloë Grace Moretz as pretty much like a side supporting role, and then you have Tom and Jerry who are just there doing Tom and Jerry things, which is fine because, I mean, that's what you came to see, right? Tom and Jerry doing some slapstick. Now, is the slapstick good? It's debatable, right? Some people, I can see people laughing at this. There was a couple scenes where I laughed at, but it's nothing new that we haven't seen before, and I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing because if you watch Tom and Jerry cartoons, they pretty much replay the same shtick every episode. It's Tom and Jerry chasing after each other and then some stuff happens, right? So if you're coming in here expecting something new, I don't know what to tell you because you're not going to get it. Let me talk about the way that these characters look, the animals look in this movie. So every animal in this film is animated. And yes, I mean every animal. The birds, the elephants, even the dead fish are animated, which makes me think, so every time these people eat something that's an animal, it's all shiny and glossy like every other animal. I don't know. I think I would become a vegetarian. Yeah, the looks of these animals, these animated animals, live action animals, whatever you want to call them, I'm not really feeling it. It looked weird to me, really out of place. And of course they're going to look out of place. I mean, we have animated characters with live action. It's got to be some kind of contrast, right? But I think that a movie, a 1990 movie like Space Jam or even Monkey Bone, that one did it better where they incorporated the live action and the animated stuff together. I mean, look at even a movie like Who Framed Roger Rabbit. That one looks better, in my opinion, than what we got in this 2020 version of Tom and Jerry. Let's talk about the human characters. they're here. And I gotta say, Chloë Grace Moretz, I like her. I think she is probably the best human character in here, even though she's kind of a shit person. If you watch this film and you see what she does and how she gets to where she needs to get to, it's pretty bad. Like, there's no redeeming qualities for her, I guess. I don't know. But I think she was the most entertaining and interesting human character, and that's not saying much because everybody else is pretty. Michael Peña's in here, and I don't know why he does these kind of roles. I remember in Fantasy Island, a movie that I really, really hate that I watched last year, he was in that movie too, and he tried to be serious and mysterious. Not really working here. He's like a weaselly hotel manager, supposed to be a bad guy. Doesn't really work for him. I just don't see him as a dick, you know, in real life. I think he's just like a really cool, chilled kind of guy, and this role just doesn't work for him. And there isn't really much else to say about this film. I don't really have any pros or cons. I said that Chloë Grace Moretz is pretty decent. Tom and Jerry just do Tom and Jerry things. I don't know if that's a pro or a con. I mean, yeah, I don't know. This movie is just bad to me. I didn't like it. I didn't enjoy it. Like I said, the first half of the film was alright. I got a couple chuckles out of it. But everything else just keeps on getting worse and worse and worse. And I should have just known. Should have known. But let's see if Warner Brothers continues to do this stuff. There was actually, if I remember, there was a funny scene in here with Dopey the dog. I think that's what his name is, that Dopey dog. That was hilarious. That was probably the funniest thing in the film. But yeah, let's see what Warner Brothers does if they continue to do this live action mesh with characters. Yeah, I'll be here to review it. But guys, let me know what you think of Tom and Jerry live action 2021 version. HBO Max exclusive. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Do you like Tom and Jerry stuff? Old Tom and Jerry stuff? New Tom and Jerry stuff? Current Tom and Jerry stuff? Let me know in the comments down below. Also guys, don't forget to check out my Twitter, and I have an Instagram, so you can go check that out. I haven't posted anything like a lot of stuff, but I will be doing some stuff on there. You know, trailer reactions will be exclusively for that one. Don't know when I'm going to start that up, but just, you know, check it out. Also guys, don't forget to like and subscribe, and remember guys, keep watching movies.